What's up guys, this is Austin here and I'm back again with another video. So guys, in today's video we are going to use this powerful thrower strategy in Clash of Clans. So I'll also be putting this army link down in the description so you guys can check that out. So this is going to be the army that we'll be using. So without wasting any time, let's start with the attack. Let's go. So this is going to be our first base. We'll start with the warden right here. Deploy our healers. We'll use 2 earthquake following with a fireball. There you go. We'll start with our throwers right over here. We'll deploy a king, queen, ice golem. We'll deploy a wall breaker. Deploy a electro titan. We'll also deploy another wall breaker. We'll deploy 2 super barbarians right here, following with a siege barrack towards the right. We'll deploy a Coco Loon. They will use the king's ability. We'll use a rage right over here. We'll use a skeleton spell right here. We'll use an invis onto our throwers. Let's go. We'll use a jump spell right here. We'll use another rage. We'll use a royal champion. We'll deploy some of the super barbarians towards the right. We'll deploy a druid onto the royal champion. We'll deploy an invis onto a royal champion. Deploy a super barbarian right here. A balloon right here. We'll deploy a wizard. Let's go. We'll use the royal champion's ability. We'll deploy a wall breaker. Another headhunter. There you go. With an easy 3-star. Let's go to the second attack. So this is going to be our second base. We'll start with our warden right here. Deploy a Coco Loon, following with our healers. Let's go. We'll use the fireball onto the X-bow, following with 2 earthquake spell. Right now. Perfect. We'll start with the wall breaker right here. We'll start with our throwers. We'll deploy a super barbarian. We'll deploy a king, queen. 1 super barbarian right here, following with a siege barrack towards the right. Let's go. We'll deploy a rage. Deploy an invis onto our king. We'll use the king's ability. We also deployed a jump spell. We also deployed a skeleton spell onto the monolith. Another rage. We deployed a royal champion. Deployed some of the super barbarians towards the right. Let's go. An invis spell onto a queen. Another invis. Another invis onto our archer queen. We'll use the Royal Champion's ability, following with some Super Barbarians. We'll also deploy a Wall Breaker right here. Let's go. Deploy a Headhunter onto the enemy king. There you go. Nothing much of the base is left. And we can swag the queen's ability. With an easy 3-star. Let's go to the third attack. So this is going to be our third base. Let's start with the Warden right here. A Cocoloon. Deploy our healers. We'll use an Invis spell right here. We'll use a Fireball. There comes 2 Earthquake spells. Perfect. We'll start with our throwers. Deploy an Ice Golem, a Wall Breaker. We'll deploy 2 Super Barbarians for the funneling, following with the Siege Barrack. Deploy our rest of the troops, following with our heroes. Another Wall Breaker. Let's go. We'll deploy some more Super Barbarians towards the right. We'll also deploy our Royal Champion. Use a Rage right over here. I kind of deployed the Royal Champion quite early. No worries, we still got this. We'll deploy an Invis spell right here. Deploy another Rage. Deploy a Jump spell. We'll use the King's ability. Another Invis onto our throwers. Deploy our Druid. Another Invis onto our throwers. We'll deploy some of the Super Barbarians. Let's go. Another Wall Breaker. Deploy Poison right here. Deploy Headhunter over here. Let's go. There you go with another easy 3-star. Let's go to the next attack. So this is going to be a 4th base with a nice loot. We'll start with the Warden right over here. We'll use a Cocoloon following with the healers. We'll use the Fireball onto the multi-cannon. Use an Invis spell. Perfect. Nice value with the Fireball. Use throwers right here. Use an Ice Golem following with a Wall Breaker. Some of the Super Barbarians towards the left, following with the Siege Barrack. We'll deploy our heroes. The rest of our troops. Let's go. We'll use a Jump spell right here. Skeleton spell right here. We'll also deploy our Royal Champion. Let's go. Use the Queen's ability. We'll use a super barbarians towards the outside of the base. Let's go. Now the invis onto our throwers. Deploy a wizard over here. Deploy a poison over here. Following with a headhunter. The throwers and the super minions will easily wipe out the base. There you go. There comes the last building with an easy 3-star. Hope so you guys like this video. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will see you guys in the next video.